So in this video, I'm going to show you how to make this triangle inspired slide and transition. So first go ahead and change the layout to blank, then right click the background and click on Format Background. Then change the background to a gradient fill and change the gradient to your preference. So for this tutorial, I'll be going with the slightly darker one. Then we're going to want to add in our triangles. So for that, go to Insert, Shapes, and Triangle. And while inserting the triangle, make sure to hold down Shift so you get a uniform triangle. Now, once we have our triangle, change the outline to no outline and change the shape fill to white. And now we want to position this in the bottom right of the slide like this. Maybe we can scale it up a little bit more. Then hold down Control and click and drag on this shape to duplicate it. Then rotate it by 180 degrees and position it at the top of the slide so it makes a little bit of a space with the bottom. Now hold down Control and duplicate the triangle again and rotate this by 90 degrees like this and position it on the side like this. Now resize this triangle while holding down Control to scale it from both sides at the same time to form a triangle that will cover both sides of this slide uniformly. And feel free to reposition any of these three triangles to make it look better, just like that. Now that we have our triangles, go ahead and click on any one of them, hold down Control to duplicate it, and drag it slightly outside, just like that, so it covers a part of the original triangle. Now repeat the same thing with the remaining two triangles. Now select these three outer triangles and cut them using Ctrl X or right click and click on Cut. Now create a new slide and just paste them there. We're just going to leave them here temporarily and we'll bring them back to our slide later. Now back to our original slide, click on Insert, Shapes, and add a rectangle that covers the entirety of the slide. Once you have this, go ahead and remove the outline and right click and send to back. Now select the three triangles by holding down Shift, then click on Merge Shapes and click on Union. Then click the rectangle and then the union of the three triangles, click on Merge Shapes and click on Intersect. So now we have the shape that we desire and we can change the shape fill as you like. And for this tutorial, I'll be changing the fill to an image. So to do that, right click the shape and click on Format Shape, then change the fill to Picture or Texture Fill, and then under Picture Source, click on Insert and insert the picture of your choice. Now if your picture is looking a little bit distorted, check Tile Picture as Texture and you can resize it and reposition it using these parameters. Make sure to make this look as good as possible. So now that we have this, we can go back to our second slide and select the three triangles we had made earlier, cut them the same as before, and paste them back on our original slide. Then, right-click the shape and click on Format Object, then change the transparency to around 85%. So as you can see, we've got this sort of 3D effect, and you can reposition these as you please. Now, once we have our design complete, we can insert the text box for our title. Then go ahead and insert the text box for your subtitle. And lastly, insert a text box for your content. And that's the design complete. Now, if you want to spice things up with a little more animation, then follow this tutorial further. Go ahead and duplicate the slide. Go to the first slide and move these transparent triangles off the slide out of bounds, just like that, and do the same for the title, text, subtitle, and the content. Now select both slides, go to Transitions and click on Morph. Now lastly, take the subtitle and move it across past the main title, just like that. Now let us see the final result. So if you did find this video helpful or useful, make sure to like and subscribe to stay updated with more video tutorials, tips, and tricks on our channel. Stay tuned.